So I found these classic size ones over on Amazon. Could not complete my transaction or something. I don't know, something weird like that. It gave me a receipt and all this crud. And I was like, what? That's weird. So I tried again, same thing. And I'm like, good morning. It is Thursday, February 7th. There it is. So, funny story. Okay, so I didn't even mention the last vlog because I totally forgot about it because I just kind of forgot about it. So, I have been looking for pants to wear for my interview views. I could not find any anywhere. So, I was looking all over, couldn't find any. So I eventually went to Amazon and I looked on there and I found a pair of pants. And I was like, cool, I'll get those. And they were the same brand, the ones that I buy here in town. Okay, but a lot of places now are going to skinny, like slim pants. Well, I'm not a slim type person, so I don't like the way they look. I just don't like it. Like it feels weird, whatever. So I found these classic size ones over on Amazon, and they got really good reviews. There was a couple people said that they were a little, like, the size wasn't totally correct, but they were like maybe 5 out of like 500 people that had that issue. So I was like, whatever. I went ahead and purchased them, thinking that, that was just a fluke. I get them yesterday, and I put them on. They're like super long in the legs, and they're 30s. Like they're the size I always wear. But they're really long in the legs. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can try to hem them myself or see if I can get my sister maybe to hem them, because I don't think I have time to go to somebody and have them hemmed, just because next week is all parent-teacher conferences and I'm gone for 2 days with Panic at the Disco, and like there's just a lot going on. So I don't think I'm gonna have time to do that, so I don't know. But they were like pretty long. Everybody's like, they look really baggy. I'm like, I know, I'm so disappointed because I cannot find pants. Like, I just think it's so ridiculous that places now do not carry men's clothes. Everywhere has like barely anything for men's clothes because apparently most men don't like to shop. Well, it doesn't matter if they like to shop or not. Have items that they can purchase. That's the thing. So if I'm looking for something, I want to be able to go to a store and just pick it up and leave. Like, that's... I love shopping though, but if you're not, like if it's the dude that doesn't like shopping, there's a lot of women that don't like shopping. I just don't get that, why it's categorized as men don't like shopping, women do. When there's a lot of women that don't like shopping, there's a lot of men that do like shopping. And it's really disappointing when we go to the store and there's nothing for us. That's why men don't shop. There's nothing. Retailers keep taking away our sections, assuming that we don't want to shop. When really it's because there's really nothing for us. That's my rant for today. Sorry about that. But I did want to tell you about the pants. I thought it was so funny. So they will work. I just have to figure out a way to like hem the bottom of the pants. I think they'll be okay. But it was, I mean, I paid 30 bucks for these pants and I expected them to work a little bit better than they did. Today is Thursday. We have art in the morning. We are starting hurricanes today. So we'll be doing hurricanes. It's going a lot faster than I thought it would. So I'm hoping that I have enough resources. If not, I think I can do one like on clouds or something. I might just print one off just on the safe side because I do have a sub that Tuesday. Yeah, so we'll be starting hurricanes. I do have a hurricane video we'll watch, and then we'll do our close read. Today we're using skip counting for math. I'm just going through the pile, they're not in order, I'm sorry. Skip counting for math. For our small groups, we're doing tens and ones. So students will be working on those. Interactive notebook, they're gonna be adding 3 numbers. So, and then it's really kind of weird, but they'll put in their own numbers and then they add, and then these 2 numbers go together to go here, or these 2 numbers go here, whatever, how they decide to add it. And then the last number will add together to get their final answer. Today's interactive notebook is finding the vowel sound in boat. So the O sound, so they have to cut them out and then glue them right here. The other ones go in the trash. And then hurricanes. This one comes from, again, Lessons in Literacy. I didn't have the paper on this one. Oh, it's at the top this time. Lessons in Literacy. So my students really liked it. The questions, they did have quite a bit of questions, but they went pretty well. And then I had a game that if we finished our math work, they'll work together, we'll work doing. But I may not end up doing that one, I don't know yet. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and kind of wrap this up a little bit just because I have a lot to get done. I have to get ready for parent teacher conferences, so I need to go through the pile of data that I have here. So I need to go through and sort all those out so I'm ready for today's and tomorrow's and then next week's, obviously. So, hello, the lighting's kind of weird. Oh, there we go. So, today it is now, the kids are in PE right now and I have to go pick them up in about 4 minutes. So, I'll make this quick. I was trying to get sub-plans done. I got 2 days done, so I got Tuesday and Wednesday done of next week, like completely done, so they're ready to go, so thank goodness. And I kind of have you guys sitting on my printer over here, so I just didn't want to get all the stuff. But the wind is horrible. It makes the kids all super crazy. If you guys don't believe me, I've talked about this before. And it's so funny because the art teacher came today and she's like, man, your class is like really chatty today. I'm like, I know. They've been like this for several days. She's like, I really think it's the wind. Thank you. I totally agree with you. It's the wind. It's the wind. So I believe it is. And I know other people are upset too. I think it's something to do with the pressure in the wind and all that stuff. But the kids are in PE. When they come back, we're going to do... They have a packet that they were working on because they really want to do a packet. Like, I want to do a packet of work. Okay, here's a packet of work. And it was these math things. I think I showed them before. They had like these little cards, and then they had to go through and solve the problems. And so they had word problems. They had some base 10 piece problems. So they're just kind of working on those. They did those right before lunch. They wanted to really work on them. I was going to read to them. I was going to read Dog Days, the book that we were reading. And they were just like, no, we want to do a packet of work. Okay, here's a packet of work. I don't like doing packets, but it's like 10 minutes before PE, so I guess we can do some packets. And they told me they were really excited about it. Whatever. And I said, okay, you guys we'll do a little bit more when we come back. We'll do like another 10 minutes before we get ready to do like math and math centers. So I'll give them another 10 minutes because by then it'll be like 1:30. And I don't think our math lesson should take very long. And so it's usually a quicker introduction. I think they're going. The class next door is going down already, so I have to go in a second. So it shouldn't take very long. Usually it's just like a little introduction, and then I'll do my small groups. And I think today I don't remember what we're doing. I talked about this earlier. I can't remember what it was now. Off the top of my head, sitting over there. I don't want to feel like getting up, and I'm not trying to get this stuff done. But the reason I'm talking now in the middle of the day, like I normally don't do, but it's Thursday, my kids are in PE, and like I was just gonna come in here and sit with the lights off, which I had them off for a while, as you guys saw when I first started. It was just so relaxing, it was so quiet. But I have parent-teacher conferences right after school, starting at 3:15, and they go all the way till 4 o'clock. And by then, it's like, can be 4 o'clock, I'm probably just gonna pack up and leave. And to get home, I need to finish, I still haven't done my teaching portfolio, but I have ideas now, and I kind of saw how people are writing them. I did a little bit of research. So I'll do it. I'm not even sure if the teaching portfolio. The teaching philosophy, that's what I'm looking for. Philosophy, the teacher's philosophy, my teaching philosophy. I don't know if even people will look at it, but I'm gonna put it in there anyway, just so I have something to reference when I'm talking. So I don't know, but it is in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there. So, but I did kind of look up some stuff yesterday, so I'll go ahead and add that in. But it is now 1:19, I have 1 minute to walk across the building and get my kids. Good morning. I'm not sure if it's a good morning, but it's a morning and it's Friday, so woo! But man, what a morning. It's already 7:20 and I just like basically got in here and got my stuff unloaded. It's been one of those mornings. So let me go ahead and fill you in. So I went to the bank because I have to go get money because usually I buy burritos on Fridays. Like we all kind of get together and order burritos together. So I went by the bank to get cash out. Well, when I got there, one of the other teachers that used to work here in first grade, who was now at another school, was in front of me. So when my dad had passed away, she had given me, they had came and gave us a bunch of food. So I had her bowl still. So I was like, hey, you're here in front of me. Let me go get your bowl. So I ran and grabbed her bowl, and then we talked for a little bit while we're standing while we're not standing, but while we're parked inside the ATM drive-up lane. So I talked for a little bit, then she left. I pulled up, went to go use my card, and it told me that the card, like, could not complete my transaction or something. I don't know, something weird like that. It gave me a receipt and all this crud. And I was like, what? That's weird. So I tried again, same thing. And I'm like, so I called Rudy and I said, hey, have you been able to get into the banking app? Because I can get in to check, but it's not taking my card. I just want to make sure that, like, something crazy didn't happen, like someone stole all our money or something. And he's like, no, I just went into it this morning. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. All right, well, I'll deal with it later. I'm like, let me go try it at a different bank. But I had a Starbucks order. So I go over to pick up my Starbucks order, and I'm already running late now because I've talked to people and I tried to get this ATM to work and it didn't work. I go inside and the guy's like kind of busy, and they now have, which is so nice, this little display thing where they put all of the mobile orders out, which is fantastic because I hate asking for them because they're always super busy and I'm always like, excuse me, I need, my mobile order. So I go up, I don't see it there, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. And so then he's like, did you have a mobile order? I'm like, yeah, it was for Jeremy. And he's like, I didn't get that. I don't think I had that one. Can you check your app? And I was like, yeah, let me check it, because I noticed it wasn't there. So I already had I already had the app open. I was getting ready to go check it because I was like, maybe I didn't submit it. Nope, I did. I had the receipt. So I'm like showing him, like, no, I had the receipt. As he's doing that, he's looking at it and he's like, okay. And he's putting another drink up on the little display, on the little mobile order area. And then it falls, boom, and then it goes everywhere. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Because I'm like, it's partly my fault. I was showing you the photo, like, I could have waited a second, but I didn't think about it. And I'm sure he didn't think about it. So I was like, I'm so sorry. And he's like, okay. He's like, that's all right. And he's like, okay, so it's this and this. Okay, all right, I'll go ahead and make it right now. So he went and made my drink. But then he came back over and he was like, I'm so sorry about that. I'm like, I'm so sorry about your spill. Like, that's horrible. He's like, it's all right. It's no problem. So he's like, thank you, So I left, but I was like, oh my God. So I went to another bank on the way over here, but I had to go, like, it's on my way to town, but it's kind of like, I have to go around. So I'm going like a longer route, but still on my way. So I drove over there and then I got money out of that bank. So I don't know what was going on with the other bank, but I did get my money out. So I'm hoping that whatever was happening this morning is over with now at this point. But it's now like 7:20 something, and I'm just now getting like into the day. But I have all my sub plans done. They're like over here in this basket. So I have them all done. All the stuff's there for them. They look really small. Like, I feel like there's not enough stuff in there, but we do close reads. And so some days the close read it goes for 2 days, so that's probably why. But today is Friday, so we have to do our edge elastic test today, which is our CFA. They call it common formative assessment for those people that don't know. And I believe it's math today. I think, I can't remember. Yes, it's math. And so they'll have their math test today. So while they're doing that, they'll be doing their flashlight Friday once I get all the kids tested, and then we'll just do our normal day. And so it'll be kind of nice. And they did earn their Fun Friday, barely, but they did earn it. But like, they know they can always lose it if they don't use it correctly. Today for, let's see, interactive notebooks, I have 2. And I think I have one that was left over. I'm gonna try to get both of them done today. This is their writing one, so they're gonna take the 3 words from up here, put them here, and then I write a story using those 3 words. This is the dice game, which I actually got in one of the new packets. I'm doing a different type of dice game where they have, like, you might get this one, depending on the packet you get this one, or you get one that just had the words, like 5 words or 6 words at the bottom, can't count. And then the students have to write until whoever finishes their board with all the words. They're practicing more skip counting. And so we did skip counting yesterday. Some of my students are still not getting it, so I'll probably do those in small group. And hopefully maybe this will help a little bit. But this one here, what they do is, it tells them that, oh, okay, so there's 2 ladybugs in each bag, or on each leaf. There's 5 leaves, so you gotta put 5 leaves, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 10 bugs. So it's basically choosing skip counting. I don't know. Anyways, that's about it. So Sorry, this is going to be short for right now just because it's 7:30 and I need to get ready for today, and the kids will be here in about 20 minutes. It is now 3:54 and I am getting ready to go home. Parent-teacher conferences went pretty well today, except for the no-show that just happened. So, whatever. I can bet anything though, because the parent does not have class dojo. And I cleaned up the students' desks the other day because it was like a big mess and art was starting and the student was like, I can't find my name tag for art. And I said, well, just go do art and I'll go look for your name tag. So I searched the desk and I found stuff in there from like way back when we did bats, which was what, October? Found some turkey stuff. I found tons of stuff in there and I'm like, okay, this is serious. So I was like thinking when I was sitting there waiting for the parent to come, because like the receptionist leaves, so we have to stay up in the front until they get there to let them in the building. So I'm out there waiting for like, I must have waited like 10 minutes or so. And I'm starting thinking, I'm like, oh, I bet you anything the student didn't take home the reminder sheet. I don't remember seeing it in the desk, but it could have just been jammed in there somewhere, who knows. But today was it was just crazy today, but we got all our stuff done, I think. They wouldn't stop talking. It was just like all the time. But they didn't go out for recess today because it was too cold. So that could have been part of it. But, can you hear that? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's somebody's car, but anyway, so I'm heading home now though, and I don't know what today's gonna entail. We're probably gonna go shopping as always, but I'm so exhausted, I'm ready to go home. Good morning, it is Sunday. I'm heading back home now and it is freezing, but it's really not that cold. It's like 45, but it feels like it's really, really cold. So, and I just stood outside getting water and my hands were freezing. And then I was like playing on Snapchat with my sister. And cause like I never used Snapchat and she was like, you should get Snapchat, it's so fun. Okay, she didn't sound like that at all, but she did say he should get Snapchat. And so I'm like, oh, I don't know. I have it, like I just never use it because nobody sends me Snapchats. So, sorry, I'm like trying to get across the street here. So anyway, so yeah, so I never used it, but then I started using it, but then I couldn't remember how to use it. So she sent me this thing. She's like, this is how you use it. I'm like, oh, okay, awesome. And so I found this one that's like this lady with pink hair and these big lips and everything. That was like I'm like, that's my new one. That's my go-to. I love it. It's what I would like if I was drag queen. It'd be amazing. Yeah, I have not vlogged in like, what, like a day and a half or something. So, I don't know. I have so much going on, but then like, I didn't really want to I don't know how to describe it, but you know, whatever. I'm not gonna explain myself every single time. I don't want to feel like vlogging, but I just didn't really have a lot going on. I was mostly just busy doing stuff. So like, trying to get portfolio stuff done, because I'm still working on that thing. I think I'm done now though. And I was working on some other stuff. I'm trying to get marketing stuff going for, you know, my teacher pay teacher store. And so really it was like, there was like not a lot going on. It was just me sitting and doing work. So I did watch a couple vlogs. I'm trying to catch up on vlogs. I'm so far behind. Yeah. So, and then today, this week's gonna be crazy because I'm at school Monday. And we have parent-teacher conferences. And so I'll be doing, well, parent-teacher conferences are end of the week, but I'm doing them tomorrow. And then I'm gone Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm at school Thursday, but I am at a training. And then Thursday night we have parent-teacher conferences. Okay, I guess man, I swear people are morons today. I just had this one person got behind me, guess didn't like that I was stopping at a red light. So they got over to the other lane, but they're still in the same spot they were a bit in if they were behind me. Then this other guy, I guess, thought that there was a red light, so he was just going to go ahead and go through the red light, and so that's what he did. But he got halfway out to the intersection and then stopped when we realized that, I guess, a red light means stop. I don't know. Anyway, so, yeah, so, I don't know. So today I'm trying to try to get some more, it's mostly just going to be sitting stuff. I need to edit this vlog, so, but it's not a lot going on. But I'm actually going to go ahead and close out for this vlog, so I hope you like what you saw. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on all my social media listed down below. I do have Snapchat now, and if you're interested. And until next time, don't forget to always be you. Bye.